We've got a question here that's asking us to state the gradient and y-intercept of a given line and then sketch the line. And we're going to use the calculator to help us do that. So first of all, let's look at this line. You can see this is in the format of y equals mx plus c. And m is the gradient and c is the y-intercept. Which means, therefore, if I have y equals 3x minus 4, that my gradient is going to be the number before the x, which is the 3, and my y-intercept is going to be this number on the end, which is the negative 4. Don't forget the negative. So my answer to question A will be that my gradient's 3 and my y-intercept equals negative 4. Now I'm going to show you how to draw this on the calculator, how to sketch it. And I want you to go to the graph and table function. So here's graph and table. Now here you can see I've got a whole lot of weird stuff. I'm going to get rid of that. And now I'm going to write the equation in here where it says y equals 3x minus 4. And so you can see my part 1 here has y1 equals 3x minus 4. I'm going to tick that and I'm going to hit this graph button, and you can see it sketches a line for me. Now this line's correct, but it's maybe not as useful as it could be because I've got this really weird scaling stuff going on. You can see me dragging that around. So I don't get a great picture of this graph. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the graph and I'm going to choose my x and y coordinates by hitting, if you see here, this little arrow thing. And I'm just going to set it from negative 5 on the x to positive 5 on the x. And from negative 10 on the y to positive 10 on the y. And that's all I have to do and say OK. And you can see now it's changed. So my x's go from negative 5 to positive 5. My y's go from negative 10 to positive 10. And here's my straight line. So I know that my straight line is going to look like this. And therefore, if I want to sketch that, then what I'm going to do is come back here and I will carefully, of course, rule up my axes. I'm going to label them x and y because I always have to do that. And then I'm going to carefully rule my line in. So I will get my ruler out, as I always do, and I rule my line. So let's go to the line here, and it looks something like that. Now I should write in my intercepts, and I know that my y-intercept is at negative 4 because that's what I have calculated. So my point here is going to be 0 and negative 4. My x-intercept is here, and I can use the calculator to find out what it is. I can go to analysis and g-solve, and I can ask for the root. Now the root means what is my x-intercept. You can see here it says y-intercept and here is root. So if I hit root, it tells me my x-intercept is 1.33333333. So if I wanted to use this, I would end up saying that this point is 1.33 and 0. That's my x-intercept. Let's double check the y-intercept is correct. So what we'll do is we'll go analysis, g-solve, and hit y-intercept, and it tells me my y-intercept is at 0 and negative 4, and there's 0 and negative 4. So that's how we can start using the calculator to work out certain aspects of a straight line graph. And if I really want to make the examiner happy, I'll make sure I label my graph. So I'm going to call that y equals 3x minus 4. And there's the start for how to use the calculator to make a graph.